Welcome to this week's episode of The Invisible Chef. My name is Zachary Burns, and this week we will be making the fun, easy, and delicious to eat Brother Jack eyeballs. For this recipe, you'll need several ingredients. First, you're going to need powdered sugar donut holes. You need red and blue frosting, chocolate chips, and sour neon gummy worms. Did you hear that? The donut holes are ready. I'll go get them. Oh, look at that, freshly baked. Okay, so now, step one, frosting.
So first, what you want to do is grab your index finger and lightly press a circular indent into the donut hole. This should be about 1 centimeter deep, and it should look like a small crater. After doing that, you want to grab the blue frosting tube and fill the indent with the blue frosting, creating a circle. After the frosting, grab a chocolate chip and put it in the center of the blue frosting. This would be like the pupil of the eyeball. After doing that, you want to grab the red frosting tube now, and with that tube, create red lines starting at the top of the donut hole and extend it down to the bottom. These will be like the nerves on the side of our eyes. After doing that all around the donut hole, finish off your wonderful eyeball with a sour gummy worm by putting it at the bottom of the donut hole.
Wow, these look great. Hi, I'm Josiah Kim, and I'm a highly esteemed literary and food critic, and we're here to try some of these Brother Jack eyeballs, so let's see how they taste.
Oh darn, it seems like I dropped my donut hole in the water. You know what? This reminds me of a similar instance in Invisible Man when Brother Jack popped his eyeball into a glass of water also. So let's talk more about how these eyeballs relate to Invisible Man. So I'll just grab the book here and I'll just read a quick quote for us. From page 474 it says, "I stared into his face, feeling a sense of outrage. His left eye had collapsed, a line of raw redness showing where the lid refused to close, and his gaze had lost its command. I looked from his face to the glass, thinking, he's disemboweled himself just in order to confound me. The others had known it all along. They aren't even surprised. I stared at the eye, aware of Jack, pacing up and down, shouting." This is the instance where the narrator has just realized that Brother Jack is physically blind in one eye because this glass eye is just plopped into this glass of water in front of him. And this physical blindness just plays into the bigger motif of just blindness in general throughout the novel of Invisible Man. How these highly esteemed white men think they're doing good for the people around them and for society, when in actuality, what they're doing is just for themselves and their own selfish needs, that they're blind to really how their actions are affecting those around them. So let's go in the book and just see the narrator's reaction to this. So on page 475 it says, "He slammed the glass upon the table, splashing the water on the back of my hand. I shook like a leaf. So that is the meaning of discipline, I thought. Sacrifice, yes, and blindness. He doesn't see me. He doesn't even see me. Am I about to strangle him? I do not know. He cannot possibly. I still do not know. See? Discipline is sacrifice. Yes, in blindness. Yes, and me sitting here while he tries to intimidate me. That's it, with his goddamn blind glass eye." So again, we just see this idea of blindness and how the narrator realizes that, yeah, Brother Jack just doesn't see anything or anyone, not even the narrator, that he's just blind to everyone and everything. So just like Brother Jack is blind, hopefully you guys can turn a blind eye to all the fat and calories we stuffed in these wonderful Brother Jack eyeballs.
Alright, so thank you for joining us on this episode of Invisible Man, where we made these delicious Brother Jack eyeballs. Now, next week, join us where we make some Harlem Riot Flaming Fajitas.
What did I do to be so blind, kiss me?